for. The government always gets him. Hey ho.
Jeremy Corbyn said Theresa May in the Commons today. He then added she may, but no one will take up the offer. So, what's the great idea?
It's called Star Wars.
Go on.
It's about this young man who gets led to a cave with an old man who shows him the Force.
I'm sorry.
And he learns the way of the Force.
I'm not sure I want to hear anymore.
Later on, he meets his father.
Right.
Who shows him the dark side of the Force.
Go on. Get out. Coming in here with your smutty ideas. Go on.
Politics, politics, politics. Beer, 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 beer. Doesn't it worry you? Only if I miss last orders. Trump. I didn't. I see what you mean, though. No, Donald Trump. I think you're wrong there. What do you mean, Dad, I'm wrong there? His name is not Donald Trump. I'm quite sure he has many chosen names, but his name is Donald Trump. Have you been to America? Well, no, but... Well, Pete, neither have I. But I know his name is not Donald Trump. Go on then, Dad. You tell me his name. The name that you're looking for is Donald Duck. I wasn't referring to the cartoon character of Donald Duck that lives in the world of cartoonery and buffoonery. I was referring to Donald Trump, who lives in the world of politics and I can see where you got confused.
Sir, would you like me to tell you your future?
You tell me, you're the fortune teller.
You again.
You're going to love this one. It's called Mary Poppins.
Go on.
It's about a nanny who takes care of two children. She takes them out to meet a dirty man.
I'm sorry.
He takes them in a dirty adventure and they get covered in...
I'm not sure I want to hear anymore.
The nanny and her dirty old man use their powers to show the children the wonders of the world.
Go on, get out. Coming here with your smutty ideas. Go on, shoo!
Hello, my name's John, and I'm a caring politician.
He's lying.
You see, my party cares for you.
No, they don't.
Fundamentally, we believe in a fairer Britain for everybody.
He's having a laugh.
So I just need you to give me your vote, and I can make your world better.
He won't, it's a scam.
Once in power, we can make sure that you have job security and a safer country to live in.
Another lie, another scam.
Under our government, we can make sure that the trains run on time and no more overcrowding in second class. Better wages, a better health service, and help for all who need it, young or old.
Every election, millions of votes are lost to fraud. The biggest joke, it's not illegal.
So my party thanks you for your support. We couldn't win without you.
That's true, political fraud. Don't let them get away with it.
The government reacted to comments that a new runway at Heathrow would cause gridlock at motorways around the airport. Their solution was obvious. All passengers arriving at the new part of the airport would have to board another plane and fly to one of our less popular airports.
Staying with air travel, when the government was asked about the proposed new airport near Ashford, Kent, that would link up to the fast rail service to London and to the Channel Tunnel, and also give easy access to those from the southeast of England, the government said this was impractical, simply because many of their party have homes in Kent and they don't want it in their backyard.
down on him because I am a conservative.
I look up to her because she is conservative. But I look down on her because she's Lib Dem. I'm Labour.
I look up on both of them. I also look down on both of them, especially when we're on defense.
For all those voters who cannot decide, all I can say is Theresa May.
For all those voters who cannot decide, all I can say is Theresa May.
Theresa May. If it's on offer, we know our place.
Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. That's the trouble with national health cutbacks. We have to take other work. Come on, blow the balloon up. Breathe in. Breathe out.
I think BBC TV license is amazing. It's fantastic. I love to pay for it. They can charge me more and more. I would definitely pay for it. Please, don't cut my family.
Good evening.
Cut!
What? What's wrong?
Look, darling, you can't go around saying good evening. We don't know what time this is going out. I mean, if you say good evening at 9 o'clock in the morning, you look like a right nana, won't you? Look, you do fine, all right? Calm down, you do fine. Okay, let's go once more, shall we? Action.
Hello. As Conservative, we believe in improving life for all.
Cut.
What's wrong with that?
Look, darling, you say that, we'll get done for trade discrimination.
What do you mean?
We believe in life for all. As if.
We do.
Oh, come on, just a minute. What's that? You're kidding. You're having a bubble, aren't you? What, they can? Really? My fault. It seems you can get away with saying that because it comes under the, fairy tales. No one believes it ever comes true. Anyway, let's go once more, okay? And action.
This new Britain. A Britain that stands alone. A Britain without Europe.
Cut.
What now?
How can I put this, darling? It's a bit boring, isn't it? Can you give it a bit of welly? Well it up a bit. Make them want to come and vote for you. Bloody hell, where do they get them from? And action.
This is a new Britain. A Britain without Europe.
Cut.
Oh, what's wrong with that?
I said make it interesting. Don't do a Churchill impression.
Well, he was a very good leader.
I was referring to the dog. Look, you're a woman. Sex it up a bit.
Sex it up a bit.
Use your womanly charms. Seduce the voters. All right? Ready? Okay, let's go for this one then. All right, and action.
This new Britain. A Britain without Europe. A Britain that stands alone. A Britain erect.
Cut.
Wasn't that, sexy enough, or?
Oh, look, darling, how can I put this? Whatever way you do it, it's scary. You're scaring people. Is that what you want to do? You want to scare people?
Nothing new there, then.
I don't know where they get them.
You, again.
This one is called The Wizard of Oz.
Go on.
A little girl gets lost, and the only one who can help her is an old man, but only if she does stuff for him.
I'm sorry.
So she does, and for being such a good girl, he gives her...
Out!
I hope you don't mind me inviting you back to my home. I just need this project completed before I fly out in the morning.
Not at all, sir.
Do you know, I've worked with you for 5 years, and this is the first time I've ever looked at you.
Sir?
Do you mind? Would you really mind letting your hair down?
It's a bit wild.
Wild is good. Would you mind Do you mind taking off your glasses?
Of course not, sir.
John.
John.
Put your glasses back on.
John!
It's Mr. Jones to you, and sort out your hair. It's a mess.
So can I ask the First Minister if I personally promised to write 1,000 submissions opposing her unwanted plan for a second referendum, will she chew that over and dump it as well?
First Minister.
But the government has made up its mind, it just won't say it.
First Minister. Ruth Davison.
Good evening. Why vote Conservative? Because we're useless. Because we use less money than other parties. We believe in helping ourselves to build a better Britain. As for British health servers, we don't care. How long it takes, we shall rebuild it. Education that the rich can afford will be there for all. As for Europe, they hang on till we're ready to make the deal. We will take your vote and then you will see that you made the right decision. Vote Conservative. Let us take the percentage to the next level.
A strong economy to fund our NHS and give you the security you need. A stronger, fairer, more prosperous Britain that works for everyone, not just a privileged few. That is the goal, that is the plan, and now is the time. So join me on this journey. Come with me as I lead Britain. Strengthen my hand as I fight for Britain, and stand with me as I deliver for Britain. And with confidence in ourselves and a unity of purpose in our country, let us all go forward together.
You know what? You do talk shit.
Good evening. For far too long, the public has looked at us as the party that sits on the fence. It's time to change this image. We believe in opening our borders to the immigrants, but keeping them firmly shut. Opening more schools, closing them down. Cutting more taxes while raising them. As Brexit, we should live as we rejoin. We wanted to vote Lib Dems, but no vote for us. Above all, we believe the best way to look at the government is from a higher position, like upon a fence. We are the party that are sure, but unsure of what others are sure of. So make your vote count. Vote for someone else.
Right, shut it. Labour wants to turn the clock back to the 1970s, which is good news, but not for you nonsense. What does this mean? This means we jump in our motor, burn some rubber and sort out you mamby-pambies. Now certain words will return to the 1970s meaning. A PC will be a police constable. A mobile is what a baby plays with in its cot. And as for a Game Boy, he will be arrested for lewd behaviour. Children who take knives to school will see the headmaster and be caned. Children who shoplift will get a clip round the ear and not a criminal record. And as for a free bus ride for kids, no, they will walk. The walk will do them good. It will keep them fit. Holidays will be taken in the UK or Spain. Not some noncy-poncy place you can't pronounce. Foreigners are people who are not from London. Anybody from another country, they are aliens. They are welcome to come to our country for a visit. Religion. There will be 4 religions. Jewish, Catholic, Church of England, and those who don't believe. That's 4 to choose from. Come on, that's enough for anyone, isn't it? Shops. Chip shops will be opening up all over the country, and pubs. Now, any of you who's got a problem with this, it's alright. You come and see me, and I will sort you out.
Well, what do you think?
You're late.
No, about this.
About what?
My bag.
You're emptying the bin?
No. Don't be funny. What do you think?
It's a sack of rubbish.
It's my designer bag.
It's a black sack.
Correct.
Correct.
The Da Vinci black sack.
Rubbish.
No, straight up. It's Da Vinci.
Da Vinci don't make rubbish bags.
I know. That's why I bought it.
I mean, they don't make black sacks.
What's this then?
A plastic sack.
Da Vinci.
Give in, more likely.
You're just jealous.
Yes, because I've always wanted an old black plastic sack. Where's the label?
Here. See?
It's handwritten.
Exactly.
Where did you get it from?
Well, Winston.
Winston?
Yeah, he works on the bins.
When did Winston get a Da Vinci black sack?
Well, you wouldn't believe it, but someone threw it out.
Oh, I believe you.
Yeah, I hear you do anything for money.
That's right.
What's anything?
You name it, and I'll do it.
Well, anything at all?
Well, if the price is right, yeah?
Would you vote Lib Dem?
I'll do anything, but I won't do that.
I'm in the middle of divorcing my husband. Well, I had to. I mean, he was rough around the edges when I met him. What man isn't? A rough diamond for me to polish. It took time and long work. Iron out all those scruffy, nasty edges. But we got there. I got there. And was it worth it? Well, was it? No, it wasn't. After all this time, I have to divorce him.
Can I ask why?
I had to. He wasn't the man I met.
We interrupt this program to tell you that we are interrupting this program. We now return to normal viewing.
You.
This is a great idea for a TV show. It's called Doctor Who.
Go on.
It's about this old man that takes young women
I'm sorry.
and men into his little box.
I'm not sure I want to hear anymore. It must be very tight in there.
That is what they all believe. But when they get inside, they all say, "It's so big!"
Right.
And what are all these knobs for?
Right, out, go on, coming in here with your smutty ideas. Go on, shoot you up.
There's been a lot of talk that you see the Lib Dems as some sort of new religion,
and you believe that you are some sort of god.
Well, I wouldn't have chosen to spend, some of the first week talking about my personal faith, but you can't affect what people choose to ask you.
You have also said that you wanted newborn babies to get the vote.
You're right in many ways to focus on young voters. They'll be the ones living with the consequences of the deal that we don't know the outcome of yet.
But is your party really trying to win the next election?
And have given up on the job of opposing the government. Britain desperately needs a strong, decent opposition for the sake of democracy. You don't need to agree with me on everything.
And of course, Theresa May.
I'm sure she'd be marvellous at it, but shall I say that's an election for, 3 years down the road, and we'll worry about that after the one we're currently fighting.
The headlines today. In London, some people went to work, did their work and went home. In Europe, some people went to work and others went on holiday.
World news. Some people didn't get up until we were going to bed. This was due to different time zones.
Financial news. Prices remained the same today. Nobody famous was in the news today. No gossip, no rumours.
Today there was no anniversaries of wars, films or albums.
Travel. The roads ran clear. Public transport was on time and not crowded.
The weather, it was fine.
The Prime Minister had no comment, and there are no cute animal stories. News just in. Due to the lack of news stories, newsreaders are being made redundant. What? No, that can't be. You can't.
Breaking news. After receiving the news that they were going to be sacked, a newsreader has pulled out a gun. This has caused a flood of interest across the airways. Public are tuning in to find out what this newsreader may do. Oh, more late news. After such an increase of viewers, the newsreaders will not lose their jobs. I repeat, will not lose their jobs.
And that's the end of the news. Good night.
Okay, we're going back to the past just once. You might know this liquid refreshment. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
I really need a tea. You can make it if you want to, or I can make a cup for you. I really need refreshment, a drink to recharge me. I just need a nice cup of tea. All I need is tea. You can make me happy, for all I need is tea. I really need a rebrew. Wakes me up when I am down, as a smile takes away a frown. I really need a cream tea, a tea delight for you and me, a piece of cake and a cup of tea. All I need is tea. You can make me happy, for all I need is tea. When life is tough and you've had enough, you can turn to me. When you're feeling bad and you're feeling sad, I will make you tea. I really need a tea. You can make it if you want to, or I can make a cup for you. I really need refreshment, a drink to recharge me. I just need a nice cup of tea. All I need is tea. You can make me happy, but all I need is tea. All I need is tea. I really need true love. Could that be you for me, or just a nice cup of tea? I really need a woman, not just to make love to me, but to make me a cup of tea. All I need is tea. You can make me happy, for all I need is tea. All I need is tea. Make tea, not war.